Happy 11/11, y'all. Thank you for honoring me with your time. I am stepping out of my comfort zone today to be on video with you to help launch my new passion and business called Let Your Soul Breathe. My business is actually one of trying to help others heal their minds, bodies, spirits, souls. I really want to help people let their souls breathe so that they can reduce the levels of stress in their life. Let's face it, this world is an ugly place right now. People are overwhelmed with pressure, stress, just violence, anger. It's just festering in our society, and we all need help, self included. We all have a lot of pressure and stress. We just don't know how to clear the background noise. So I have a mission. My mission is to do two things. First off, help those who are currently in a state of stress or have been for a long time. I understand what that's like. I understand what pain, hurt, and trauma feels like from experience. We all have different levels of it, different layers of it. But one thing that we share together is the human condition. We all go through these ups and downs, and we have to get back up and we have to keep fighting. But sometimes our reserves can be pulled so much and drained that we don't know where to pull it from. So I try to help my clients fill the background noise with peace, or kind of clear it out so they can have peace. And then it will give them a blank slate or a clean slate, clean canvas, however you want to put it, to paint their own picture, to manifest what's out there for them to serve their divine purpose, to put good love into the world again. So one person at a time, it helps. I'm looking to help folks who are currently in that state. Oftentimes it's us adults who have carried this pain and just piled it on and piled it on for years, not knowing how to release it. So a lot of us are in this state. I want to help. I certainly am no miracle worker, but I am a person who is full of compassion, love, heart for other people, always have been. A business of service is perfect for me because this is where my heart is, in helping others become the best version of themselves. God knows I'm nowhere near perfect. I know that there have been things I've done in the past that, we've all been there. Anyone I've ever hurt, please forgive me. It certainly was not intentional. And I certainly accept forgiveness. There are those that hurt me as well. But I love everyone, and everyone deserves a chance to start again. So that's where I am there. The other thing, other than helping with the current state of stress in folks, is I am extremely passionate about helping our children. What I'm viewing, in my opinion, is a lack of life skills in the elementary schools. And, it's great, the school systems that are in place, the curriculums to help our children be the best that they can be. But I believe we're missing something. I believe on the human side, we're missing real life skill training. So a big part of my mission is to help find a way to implement curriculums, mandatory curriculums across the world, just to give kids a little more. And in my opinion, what we can do is introduce things that help them with real life circumstances. Let's face it, what we just talked about a moment ago with stress. We need help managing stress. You think our kids could benefit from that? Absolutely. So if we can introduce that at a young age, an age where they're full of joy in life and still attached to their spirit, you can reach them. They're little sponges. So why not put something into our schools to help them manage their emotions? How to deal with another kid, how to deal with a neighbor, how to handle those emotions when they naturally arise in the human state, and not allow it to fester like us adults have so done over the decades. If we can teach the kids those life skills, meditation, mindfulness, love, compassion, gratitude, even things like finances. Teach our kids early. How do you balance a checkbook? How do you save money? How do goods and services work? plant a garden, how to survive and thrive. There's so many things that we could be benefiting from. And in viewing the state of the world today, I am just horrified, as the rest of us I'm sure are. It torments all of our souls. We need to find a way out. There are many ways, I'm sure, to help. There are creative geniuses all over this planet who have money and time to make this happen. We want to make this happen. This is a mission that I'm personally very touched by, because here's the thing. Let's picture something for a minute. Let's picture watching a 5 or 6 year old, or a group of them, playing at recess. What do you see? What I see: joy, genuine creativity, attachment to God, the source, spirit, however you want to put that. They're still connected. They are in tune with who they truly are. And we want them to keep that. We don't want to teach our children to change who they are. It's not fair to them. It doesn't allow them to serve their divine purpose and who they uniquely are to be on this earth. They have a unique soul print, someone they're supposed to be, something they're supposed to create. And all of it is supposed to be with joy, love, and compassion. That's what we're here for, y'all. So let's get back to that. Let's give our kids the tools that they need to be able to thrive, to be able to avoid some of this violence, cancer, anger, suicide, depression, all these just toxic things that are just rampant on our earth right now. And I truly believe in my heart, these are results of chronic stress that has not been dealt with, because a lot of folks, self-included, again, have this Wonder Woman type mentality. We feel like, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I just gotta suck it up, I gotta be strong, I gotta keep adding it on. And what happens over time, we exhaust ourselves, then we have nothing to draw from. We're tired. And how can we best help others if we're so exhausted and stressed all the time and angry at every little thing someone says, and don't allow free expression, and so many things are just being stifled? I want to help that. Anyone who knows me, I think, who always have known me, I've gone through my stages in life as anyone else, but one thing I'm sure of myself with is I've always tried to rock who I truly am. There have been many people that have called me crazy. Oh, she's so colorful. She just wants everybody to look at her. And that's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. That's totally okay. What the reality is, I love who I am. I love color. I love people. People is my passion. So why not rock that? There's nothing wrong with that. So you need to find who you authentically are. How do you do that? With background noise in your head, with exhaustion, with all this chronic stress and pain. It's very difficult to do that and really rock your true self when you're buried in all this pain and trying to just hide it and be Wonder Woman or Superman. Okay? So let's do this. Let's find another way. Whether it's my mission or another mission that you follow, it's totally up to you. There are plenty of charitable organizations out there for you to donate funds to, for you to support. I totally support your mission, whatever your choices are. I'm simply asking if there is assistance to be given, and someone would like to support someone with a pure heart who truly is trying to be of service to others. Give it a whirl. Why not? Check out what I have to offer. I have a GoFundMe video out there right now. And let me tell you, it was very difficult for me to do that. I am outgoing, as you know, but I'm not used to asking for help, and I know there are so many other legitimate charities and things out there that so need your help, and so many people going through traumatic experiences. Please give to them. Please know that they are a priority. At the same time, there are other missions that are good missions to support. And I'm a big believer on this day, 11/11, in the power of manifestation. 11/11 is many things. Some say a sign from the angels. Some say a portal opening, manifestation day. Whatever you believe, I believe in my heart that today is a very special day where a new energy comes in to help you live your purpose, put your wishes and dreams out there, and let's launch it. Let's see what happens. What can it hurt? Nothing. And this particular year, 1111 is even more powerful because if you study anything about numerology, you learn that today is actually 11, 11, 11. It is a very powerful day to put yourself out there. Thus, why I choose to come to you today to put good things into to the world. I mean, what do I have to lose? Nothing, because this is my mission. I want to help people. I'm determined to do so. And for example, the bank, I tried to go through the bank, get a business loan for a small business, launching startup. You would think it'd be kind of a no-brainer. I'm a good person, I have good credit, this and that. The bank's stance was, well, we can't help you until you've been in business for 2 years and have at least $100,000 a year in revenues. Well, for someone who's launching a new business, you're not going to have the revenue yet. You're going to have expenses, nothing but expenses. And so because the bank was not able to assist me, I had to be creative. I literally had to pursue whatever options I could to make this happen. And I'm going to do so. Right or wrong, it feels right to me. And, to do good work in the world. So let's talk a little bit real quickly about what I do. I have a website, letyoursoulbreathe.com. You can explore in more depth. But my business kind of umbrella, so to speak, is stress management, life coaching, and Reiki energy healing. We'll talk more about Reiki later because I'm going to be doing weekly blogs. Next week I'll do one called What Are Chakras, so we can kind of understand about the energy systems that Reiki works with, that everything on the earth has an energy system or a field around us, and it helps manage our emotions and such. So it's important to keep those in check, clear out any excess baggage as we go along to help keep our states balanced. And that way we can be the best creators and live our divine purpose, doing good work in the world. So anyway, I am certified in Reiki healing. I actually am certified in intuitive guidance. I go to a holistic healing school called Southwest Institute for Healing Arts. I consider myself a lifetime student. I love school. It's right up my alley. I have many different modalities that fall beneath the holistic healing thing that I'm doing. But I wanted to let you know the basics of what I do. Now, I'm a born life coach. I have been a people person, I think, since I came out of the womb. And there's just a natural ability in me to understand people, no matter where they came from, no matter what their religious background is, no matter what their experience has been. I'm an empathetic person, and I tend to feel their pain in big ways. Of course, I've managed my own pain, and so I'm a student myself of my teachings and my energy work, and it is a godsend. The Reiki energy is a Japanese art form that I truly believe in, to be able to just clear out background noise. And no, it's not doom and gloom, it's not the devil's work. There are lots of misconceptions about it, and I'll blog about that at a later date. But in any event, just know it can't harm you. It can only help you. So why not find other ways? The ways we're using right now are not working very well. So there's that. All right, so let me talk real quickly about kind of my inspiration for starting this business. And I know this is a long video. This is the launch video, so it's going to be the biggest, longest. But my videos going forward are going to be a lot shorter. So no. Okay, back in 1995, I went through a particularly rough pattern in my life. We've all been there. I was going through a really ugly situation, and I didn't know what to do. My body felt like it was failing. My spirit was failing. I was an emotional basket case, and I went to the doctor. The doctor couldn't help me. They literally told me in the office, your problem is too big. You need to just be on medication. I chose not to do that. Nothing wrong for those who choose to medicate. I chose personally for myself, it was not the right move because I was a single mom. I had to raise my son, and I did not want to dim the light that he needed for me to shine and help him and take away from him or cause other side effects that could be more dangerous. So I chose for myself to march forward. What helped me was letting my soul breathe. For me, it was a creative form of expression. I happen to be a very creative person. I've always been kind of artistic and quirky. And I started writing poetry just randomly. And I found that I could pour out my feelings onto paper and feel better. Even if I just burned it, I just felt better. And then I found a book that literally changed my life. And I want to give a shout out. And if I get teary, forgive me because I'm feeling right now. So there's a book out there called Saved by the Light. And it's a story about Dannion Brinkley, who is a man from Aiken, South Carolina, who had a series of unfortunate events. He got struck by lightning while on the phone, went through near-death experiences, and so many things. In the end, he came out alive. I mean, number one, thank you, Lord. We need him on the earth. But he came back with a mission to help people and to truly help people. This man is working on healing centers across the world that at that moment touched my soul. And the moment I read it, I knew I was supposed to be part of that mission. And that was, 23 years ago? I knew I was supposed to be a part of it. And I knew that I was a born feeler healer type, caring about people, wanting to make a difference. So he moved me. His story moved me. His Compassion in Action program for veterans is huge. It helps transition them and show them dignity. His work is known all around the world, and I just have to say thank you to Dannion Brinkley with my heart and soul for the work that you do. Okay, I'm going to avoid the tears now. We have stuff to talk about. So anyway, I wanted to share with you a little bit about kind of what brought this about who I am. One of the other missions that I want to give a huge shout out to is the Hahn Foundation. Goldie Hawn actually started a foundation called Mind Up, and it very much aligns with the mission that I really have been called to do with helping school students, in my case elementary school students, but in any event, students as a whole, bring curriculums into their lives, into their schools, that will help them manage their emotions in a positive way to help change our society and interaction with each other day by day. Our society has become very robotic, you know. I'm not a robot. I mean, I can pretend to do a quirky robot dance, but I'm not a robot. We're humans. We've lost that human touch. And technology is a wonderful thing. I mean, I'm on a video. I'm able to stream live wherever we want. It's wonderful. But, you know, we have to have balance with it. We cannot allow it to rule our world. We cannot allow it to really just take away the human soul. So let's put both of them in there and balance them, okay? Teach our kids how to do that. And this Mind Up program actually focuses on mindfulness, meditation in schools, things that calm their nerves, teach them how to chill at a young age so that we don't become the angry, festering adults who just want to be mad at everybody and hurt everybody and blame everybody and judge everybody. Let's get that out, you know? So those are two missions, Dannion Brinkley's mission as well as Mind Up, that I'm super passionate about and I would love to work with at some point if that divine intervention is there. But I wanted to give thank yous to them in any event for what they do, for putting themselves out there. And now I am doing the same. So again, this is way out of my comfort zone. No matter how much I'm a people person, I'm not a technology person. It's very hard for me to do this video. It's very hard for me to put myself out on camera in front of the masses to pick apart. But you know what? It's worth it if I can help reach a person and help them. It's worth it if I can help reach a child in a school by making this mission happen. So I thank you for listening. I encourage you to check back. I'm going to be launching a Facebook campaign, Instagram, again, my website. I told you, letyoursoulbreathe.com. If you would like to email me, letyoursoulbreathe@gmail.com, you're welcome to do that. Please forgive me. I can't respond to every post comment type situation because it's just not enough time in the day. Know that I appreciate your comments. I love all of you, no matter who you are, where you're from. I appreciate your engagement and I see every bit. I just have to make sure that I'm mindful of my time. I go to school, I work, I run a business, I have a family to look after. I have a lot of things during my mission. And of course, I want to make sure that that one-on-one time that I have with my clients is primary. That's the most important thing, is for that person to feel like the most important person in the world while I try to help them and go through the motions. So just know I'm not ignoring you. It's just, again, I'm a human, not a robot. So I can't do the magic finger thing and treat my clients at the same time. So please understand. I am going to check my notes because I'm an authentic person, but I'm a person of, a certain age. The brain synapses or whatever kind of go in and out. I just want to make sure I haven't forgotten anything important before I let you go. So forgive me as I check. Just want to make sure, y'all, that we're good to go. I certainly don't want to leave something out. I really believe that we're in a good place. Okay, so let's do this. Let's try to work together. I am welcome to ideas. I would love to hear about what kind of posts you would like to see as far as blogs about my business. Once you review my website, let me know. Are there things you want to get more in depth about? Or are you a teacher in Arizona? Do you know something about the curriculums? And, are there petitions that are needed? What is the case? Like, what do I need to do to get people to listen? Like, I need information. Anyone who can provide that helpful information will be helping me to launch this mission. If you choose to donate, I thank you in advance. These funds will be going towards good cause to launch this mission, keep it going, and help as many people as I possibly can. So again, thank you so very much. Stay tuned for my weekly blog next week, which will be What Are Chakras? And please visit my sites. Share, share, share. Let's get the word out, at least for people to make a mindful decision about what they would like to do. Thank you so much for your time. You're honoring me with. I cannot thank you enough. I love you all. God bless you. Please remember to let your souls breathe today, even if you just take 3 deep breaths. Just who does that? Most people, not much. Let's do that. And until next time, thank you. Peace, y'all. I love you.